For a business, it would make sense to take part in CSR activities as you would want your company to be involved with a positive social role in the communities around them or even the world. As a business, you will be gaining trust from employees and customers due to the positive impacts you as a company could be making. By gaining trust from employees and customers, your brand image will also become better, which by doing these social responsibility activities, the view will become increasingly positive. Committing to these activities for your company can also bring a various opportunity, like additional activities for your company to take part in, or even the appeal your company may have to investors, as again your brand image is very much important to them. Activity that would make sense for a business to start doing could be something like reducing your own company's carbon footprint that would be a positive for the environment. The three references I will make from who benefits from committing to CSR activities will be from the course content link, which is titled Business Roundtable, the Purpose of Corporation. The first being the communities or customers that which surround the business. The way it benefits them is because the companies will be enabling themselves to produce the best goods and services to their customers, as well as taking part in the CSR activities like, for example, doing volunteer work for the homeless. They are providing and benefiting their community, which leaves a big impact on those who are being helped, the positive view on the company's brand, and gaining a respectful connection with the community, and providing work opportunities for the community as well to apply to. The second being employees, which is very important for a company to keep the morale high of workers, which makes them happy in their position in the workplace. Providing them with training courses to improve their skills in the workplace, benefits like dental care, or even education perks that will provide them with general skills to improve their effectiveness in real life. Lastly, the third stakeholder which benefits from CSR activities is the suppliers to that company. Suppliers play a big part in helping any business run smoothly, like providing it with the material that the business used to provide for the communities with goods. When improving ethics when dealing with other partners of the business, whether big or smaller, it is important to have a positive relationship with them that which would stem down and impact other aspects of the business. Having this important connection with those businesses just makes an impact on everything else so much better. The article that I will be using for an example of sports washing will be provided from The Guardian and will be in the description of this video. And it is about the soccer company UEFA and how governments or bigger companies or individuals from places even outside of Europe are sponsoring these huge clubs to potentially rebrand themselves and what they may be truly doing in their countries. I believe that this is an example of sports washing, as these huge companies or governments figures invest in these massive European soccer clubs who compete each season in the Champions League, which has millions of viewers and makes millions of dollars each year from the entertainment it provides. Many fans of these clubs praise their owners from the United States, Russia, or even other Arab countries for buying amazing players, upgrading stadiums, and putting huge amounts of money into the club to make them compete to be the best in Europe every single year. The problem with this is many of these owners of the clubs are involved with much more than just a soccer club. For example, many of these owners are providing funding to militaries who commit crimes against their own people or other countries. I believe this is a very big problem, especially when certain companies are able to sponsor not only one club but multiple clubs that are taking part in the competition. This can lead to things like match fixing or even breach of rules between the clubs, doing deals that are illegal under the rules of UEFA. UEFA are also employing people who face controversies like these, which also does not help at all, as the corruption will likely spread into the competition, which soccer fans have seen for many years, involving usually the same select teams each and every single time. This changes my view on the business involved, as I am a huge soccer fan myself and want to see the sport going back to the way it should be, with the fans being involved with how the club is run and less money being spent in the game by owners. I also want to see the sport become fair again, where big clubs, especially in England, can outspend every other country's soccer clubs with ease. They spend an extreme amount of money every year to transfer new players in. I do also recognize, though, that the voice of the soccer fans around the world are very loud, and many protests happen each year against the hierarchy of clubs or the competition, which do work, which is a positive thing, as fans still do have a voice in how these clubs are run around the world or in Europe.